Okay, hi friends, welcome to Kautilya's. Today's topic is blood relations. Here, blood relations are two ways. The blood relations from the first one, from parent side. Second one from partner side. Then, first one, parent side relations are again classified as into first one, father side relations, and second one, mother side relations. Father side relations are called as paternal relations. Mother side relations are called as maternal relations. Okay, the blood relations are two ways, first from the parent side, second one from the partner side. The partner side relations are classified as into two ways. From the first one is from father side, second one is from the mother side. The father side relations are called as paternal relations, mother side relations are called as maternal relations. For example, if you have to take the blood relation tree, for example, the person is to be yourself is here. The person may male or female, whoever it may be. The person has a parent in upward direction. That person is called as father or mother. The person has a brother or sister. That means our father's brother or mother's brother or father's sister or mother's sister is called as uncle or aunt. Uncle or aunt. Here, the person uncle or aunt have a son or daughter is called as cousin. If the person, our parent, has a child, that means our brother or sister. Our brother or sister has a wife or husband is called as brother or sister-in-law. These all persons are in same generation of earth. Our brother or sister, brother-in-law or sister-in-law or cousin is in our same generation, and father, mother, uncle or aunt is in our earlier generations. Next, our father has a or mother has a parent, then we should have to take that persons as into grandparent. That should we have to call as grandfather or grandmother. If that person has a brother or sister, we should have to call as that person as into grand uncle or grand aunt. If that person has a parent, that person has a parent is called as great parent, great grandparent. That means great grandfather or great grandmother. That person has a brother or sister is called as great grand uncle or great grand aunt. These are the relations comes from the parent side in our manner. If the person has a child, that person is called as son or daughter. That son or daughter has a wife or husband, that means a spouse is called as daughter-in-law or son-in-law. For example, our brother or sister, that means brother or sister-in-law's son is called as nephew. And if the same person's daughter is called as niece. Next, this person has a child is called as grandchild. Grandchild is here grandson or granddaughter. If the same person's child is called as great grandson or great granddaughter. These are the relations we should have to take from the R manner. If the person should be a spouse or spouse, that means wife or husband. That wife or husband has a brother or sister is called as brother-in-law or sister-in-law. These persons' parents are called as father-in-law or mother-in-law. These are the relationship strategy. First, the person is to be here ourself. Our upward direction person is father or mother. That person's brother or sister is called as uncle or aunt. And if you have to go in upward direction, this person is called as grandfather or grandmother. That person's brother or sister is called as granduncle or grandaunt. That person's upward direction is called as great grandfather, great grandmother, and followed by that person's brother sister is called as great granduncle and great grand aunt. Next, if you have to move downward direction, the person has a child is called as a son or daughter. That son or daughter's wife or husband is called as a daughter-in-law or son-in-law. Then followed by in downward direction, that person's son or daughter is called as grandson or granddaughter. Followed by the downward direction is called as the child of that person is called as great grandson and great granddaughter. This is the blood relation strategy. Then the problems of blood relations are three types. First one is group relation. The second one is coding blood relation. Third one is statement type blood relation. First we are going to be discuss about group blood relation. First we have to remember some points about the blood relations here. Here the male person has to be denoted by plus symbol. The female person we have to denote it by minus symbol. And brother or sister relationships should be indicated by horizontal line. Next, parent and offspring relationship we have to represented by vertical line. And wife or husband relationship we have to represented by double implies symbol. We should have to remember these points when we are solving in the group blood relation problems. First, male person is denoted as a plus, female person denoted as a minus, brother or sister represented by horizontal line, parent and offspring represented by vertical line, wife or husband represented by double implies line. For example, the representation of A and B should be like this way. Here the person B is clearly male persons, and A we don't know the person of gender here, the person male or female. The representation relationship should be in A and B is in a horizontal line. That means both are to be siblings. A is a sibling of B and B is a brother of A here clearly. Next, the relation should be A and B should be in vertical line manner. A is in plus. A is in clearly male person, B is in, we don't know the person gender here clearly, but the relationship of the two persons is here vertical line. Vertical line represents parent and offsprings. Obviously in upward direction represented by parent and downward represented by offsprings. A is a parent of B. In the parent direction, plus means male person, the person should be in a father of B, and B is offspring of A. Offspring means the person should be a son or daughter, but we don't know the gender of B, means definitely we should have to take as into a son or daughter of A. Next, for example, the relationship of AB is to be in double implies symbol manner. B is a plus, A is a minus. Sorry, A is not represented by any symbol. Here B is a husband of A. The representation of A and B is to be here double implies. A is a wife of B. Because A is to be here clearly husband. Sorry, B is clearly be a husband. A is to be definitely in wife. Then we have to represent it in this manner. One example of the problem is here. A is brother of B, B is sister of C, and D is son of C, and E is sister of D. How is A related to E in the given data? Okay, clear? First friends, first once we have to read the data here. A is brother of B, B is the sister of C, D is son of C, and E is the sister of D. How is A related to E is in the question? First, we remember one point, so brother and sister relation represented by horizontal line, and parent and offspring relation represented by vertical line, and husband and wife relation represented by in double implies symbol. And the person should be male, we have to indicate it as a plus. The person should be female, we have to indicate it as a minus. Here the person's A is brother of B, A is brother of me, then we have to indicate it as into A. A is brother of B. A is clearly male person, we have to denote it as a minus. A brother, the brother represented by means in horizontal line with B. Next, B is a sister of C. B is clearly female person, we have to denote it as a minus. Sister means we have to denote it as a horizontal line with C. Next, D is a son of C. D is a son of C. Already C is to be here, we don't know the gender of C here, but D is the son of C. The representation of a son and parent representation by in vertical line, in downwards represented by son D. D is plus symbol denoted as a plus symbol, and we do C, we don't know the representation of C here, but finally they given the data is here. E is a sister of D. D has a one sister, then we have to represent it in horizontal line, that sister is E. Then the representation of E is to be clearly minus. Then the question is here, how is A related to E? Then we have to identify the A from E. These three persons in a one horizontal line, that means all are siblings. This E and D also in a one same horizontal line, both are siblings. E and D have a parent C. That parent C, the person should be mother or father. That mother or father has a as a brother. Then the answer for the question is clearly E and D both are called as to the C as a parent. That parent brother is A. Parent brother is called as uncle. Parent brother is called as uncle. The person may father side means we should have to take as into paternal uncle. If the person should be mother side means we should have into a maternal uncle. But the person should not taken as into a mother or father. Definitely the person should be a uncle. Okay, another example in the same model. A and B are brothers. A and B are brothers, and P and Q are couples. X is brother of A and Q. How is B related to P? Okay, once again you have to read the data here. A, B are brothers, P, Q are couples. X is the brother of A and Q. How is the B related to P in the given question? First we should have to remember the points. Then we should have to remember the points. Brothers represented by horizontal line, parent and offspring represented by vertical line, and wife and husband, that means spouse, is indicated by double imply symbol. Male person denoted as a plus, female person denoted as a minus. Here clearly the given information is A and B are brothers. A is a plus person and brother with B, and B also a brother. A and B are both are brothers. Next, the relationship P and Q are couples. We don't know the person genders of P and Q, then we have to represent it in another manner. P and Q are couples. Then couples represented by double imply symbol. We don't know the genders of P and Q at all. Next relationship is X is a brother of A. Already A is to be here. A's brother is X. X is a plus person and brother of Q also. Then we should have to take in a horizontal line with a Q. This is the relations. Then we should have to take as into a group of the relations in both diagrams. Q is a common person or comparison person. Already Q is to be here. Q is a relationship with P. Both are to be in the relationship of double implies. Then the question is clearly how is B related to P. Then we should have to identify the relationship B with P. First, these three persons are in a one horizontal line. That means they all are siblings. Then we should have to take the relationship from P to B. P has a spouse, that is Q. Spouse means wife or husband. That wife or husband has a brother B. Wife brother is called as a brother-in-law, or husband brother is called as a brother-in-law. The person B is related to P is definitely brother-in-law. Then these are the relations, problems in group relations. Next, second model is here, coding blood relation. Coding blood relation. Coding blood relation. First one, the problems based on the coding equation method in the coding blood relations. The given the question is here, plus symbol denotes father. Next, minus symbol denotes sister. Divided by symbol denotes daughter. The given question is how would be P related to X? How would be P related to X? How is P related to X in the given expression is here. In the given expression is clearly plus means father, minus means sister, and divided by symbol denotes here daughter. Here P divided by symbol M, divided by symbol denotes clearly daughter. P is the daughter of N. Then we have to remember 3 points. The horizontal line represented by brother and sister, and vertical line represented by parent and offspring, so double implies represented by wife or husband. Here the persons P divided by M is the daughter. P is the daughter of M. P is the daughter of M, then we can represent it by P is in downward direction with M. The person P is in minus. Next, M divided by N. M divided by M means M is the daughter of N. M is minus symbol and denoted in a downward direction of N. Next, N is plus of J. Plus means father of J. N plus J. N is father of J. N is denoted as a plus symbol, father of J. Already N is parent of M, and M and J are siblings. Next, J minus X. J minus X. Minus denotes is here sister. J is in female person, and X we have to denote it as a sibling of J in horizontal line. If the question is here, how is P related to X? P is the question mark from X. We should have to identify how is P related to X. M, J and X, all these three persons are in a manner of horizontal line. This horizontal line represented by brother or sisters, that means the siblings. M is the sibling of X, and M is the brother of X. X is called as to M as a brother, and M is called as to P as a daughter. Finally, the person X is called as to P is brother's daughter. Brother's daughter is called as niece. Niece. Clearly, the person P is niece. P is niece of X. Next question. The same coding blood relation. Minus denotes brother, plus denotes father, multiplication denotes daughter. Here the question is P minus Q into R plus D plus N. How is P related to N the given question? Here clearly minus means brother, plus means father, multiplication means daughter. The given question is here P minus Q into R plus D plus N. How is P related to N? We should have to remember 3 points. The vertical line represents parent and offspring, horizontal line represents siblings, double implies represents married couple. Here the brother represented P minus Q is P is the brother of Q. P is brother of Q, then we can represent it as a P as a plus person and straight line with Q. Q multiplied by R, multiplied symbol means daughter. Q is the daughter means then we have to denote it as a minus symbol with R. Next, R is father of D. R is father of D. R is plus symbol of D. D. Next, D is a father of N. D is a plus symbol of N. Then the question is here, how is P related to N? How is P related to N? P is in upward direction, N is in downward direction. In the terms of P and Q and D are in a sibling manner, then N is in down manner. N has to be called as to D as a father. That father, D is called as to P as a brother. Finally, N is called as to P is father brother. Father brother is paternal uncle. Paternal uncle. P is paternal uncle of N. This is the answer for the question. Thank you.